Check out this insanity right now. This is Tesla stock right now, and it just reported earnings for Q4 of 2022. And do you guys see this fluctuation? Again, it's still not choosing a side. It looks a little bit more on the bearish side, but the market is, Tesla is not giving up. It's still holding. It's still in the green right now. There it goes, a little bit in the red, down 1%, down 0.5%, break even. Look at that. Imagine the type of volatility, the selling pressure. If this thing breaks its support, which it has not yet, if it breaks its support, it could drop. It could drop significantly. Just knowing how overbought Tesla has been in the past couple of days. Tesla is still very, very oversold based off of long-term value, right? It was trading at $300 to $400 a share based off of its recent stock split. As of right now, from $101 at 52-week lows to now trading at $144. And here it goes. Look, going from red to green. Watch it break out. And watch for that break above 146.40. Nope, getting rejected once again. It is not picking a side. Let me know. I'm going to run a poll real quick in the live chat. So again, if you guys are partaking, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. If not, you won't be able to participate in the actual live chat. So just a little heads up on that. Here it goes. We are testing that resistance that you guys can see right here at 146.34. Come on. Watch for the break. 1.2%. Oh, there it goes. Watch for the break. New highs. There it goes. 1.5% in the green. This isn't actually as significant as I thought Tesla would have reacted. But again, this thing just started 2% in the green. Will it hold? And again, this is the Tesla's actual earnings report, 2.4% in the green. There it goes, moving 2.8%, 3% in the green. There we go. Look at that, 3% in the green from 3 to 4. Let's see if we can hit 4%, hitting that resistance at 140. Friendly reminder, Tesla did pull back. And remember what happened with Microsoft yesterday. It went from green when it reported earnings to then in the red, right? So again, the friendly reminder, if your intention was to day trade Tesla, you should never be afraid to lock in profits if you view it to be overbought and it no longer meets your criteria. There it goes, 149.99. Is this going to be our resistance, or are we going to continue to make new highs? Look at that, 3.3% in the green. It is quickly pulling on back. Again, our reminder here is always to encourage our beginner traders to have an exit plan. Never be afraid to lock in profits. The making money part comes later. Focus on the learning as of right now. There it goes. Oh my goodness. Here, watch for that big red candle. It should be coming. Hit highs of 150. Watch for that pullback. Again, I hope that some of you guys locked in profits. Get ready for that pullback. New highs on the day. But remember what happened with Microsoft yesterday. I don't think that was by chance, right? So we're not going to leave it to chance anymore. You need to make sure that you are prepared. All right. Huge pullback. Did we not say this? Look at that. This is why you should never. 2023 is not the year of perfection. Oh my God, it's going into the green. It's going into the red. Look at that. From nearly 4% in the green to in the red. Wow. What a freaking earnings report. What an earnings season. With what happened yesterday with Microsoft, now with what's happening right now with Tesla, this is insane. I want to see a show of hands. How many of you guys are either invested in Tesla, going long in Tesla, and or shorting Tesla? I guess going long or invested is the same thing. I want to know if you're a bull or a bear for Tesla stock. What are you right now? Or at least what you're doing today, right? I wouldn't mind shorting Tesla today, but I know that I'm long-term on Tesla, right? All right, let's see it in the live chat. Again, if you guys want to participate in that live chat, that little chat room that you see on the right-hand side, all you have to do is drop a thumbs up on this video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It will not allow you to participate if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel. Just a little heads up. All right, here we go. In the red. In the red. Look at that. Down. Oh, everything falling in the red. Let's see, how are we looking after market hours? Nope, not looking the best. It's showing signs of a support. It's testing support. Honestly, this is not a bad earnings report. Even if it ends up break even, this is kind of like that anticlimactic earnings report, right? Because we're pretty much just trading sideways as of right now. And there it goes. It's building its support once again. Watch out, day traders, right? So if it actually begins to pop off, watch for the break above the moving average. The same resistance that we're looking at for before. Are we going to break above that 145.50? If so, we could potentially gap up, but please be aware. Please be aware of that resistance that we have right now, right around 145.50. Let's see what we have going on. Here it goes, testing. There it goes, watch for the break. Bulls are getting butchered. Not necessarily, right? Not necessarily. I mean, if you look at the first 2 weeks of, really first 3 weeks of 2023, we're already better off than where we were in 2022. Have we not? It's been one of the best 3 weeks the past year of trading for the bulls, right? So let's not over exaggerate. I understand the whole point of thumbnails, right? Oh my God, market's crashing. But let's give credit where it's due. Even if I'm shorting the market, I'm not here to subjugate the bulls, right? I want to congratulate you guys. If you guys have been holding from 52-week lows to where Tesla's at right now, that's a 40% gain, right? From 101, if you look at 52-week lows, from overall lows of 101 to now trading at 144, who cares if this earnings report sucks? It's one day. Who cares, right? Congratulations. If it sucks and it sells off a little bit, remember, you guys have nothing but time, right? It's super early in 2023. Markets are still super oversold. One day does not define you as a trader. It does not define the overall market. Please remember that. I mean, I understand that, there's a lot on the line on this day, but this is why you control your position size, because if you're freaking out in the comment section, or if you're getting mad at other people because they're making money and you're not necessarily, it's one day, right? So control your emotions, or maybe you shouldn't be trading if you can't control yourself that well. All right. We are not going to Mars. Yeah, it doesn't look like Tesla stock is taking off today, but it's also not crashing. It's not crashing yet, right? So let's talk about what Tesla stock actually reported. How about that? Would you guys like that? Let me know by how many of you guys drop a thumbs up. Let's get these likes up. I don't see enough people actually dropping a thumbs up here. So again, if you want me to break down the actual earnings report, let's do it. But what's going on here? You guys just want to tune on in and not participate? I don't appreciate that. Here it goes, still showing signs of a support, a lot of consolidation here. It's not really picking a side just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with you guys here in the live chat, okay? So I'm going to share it in the live chat just so everyone knows. So even the people that are just tuning on in of, how did it report? What did Tesla report today? So earnings for Q4 of 2022, right? So the earnings that was just reported had an earnings per share of 1.19 with the estimate of 1.13. So it beat the earnings per share, which was adjusted. So just a little heads up on that. The revenue that was reported was 24.32 billion, and what was estimated was 24.16 billion. If you're part of my Learn Plan Profit group, right? What did I say right before earnings was reported? So this earnings report is not bad. It came in higher than expected for EPS and for revenue. Watch out for the breakout. Watch for the breakout right here. The reason that I don't believe that the reason I do not believe that Tesla is running and breaking out right now and making new highs is because of how it performed today. As the market sold off, this thing was already beginning to recover. And this is what we talked about prior to the CPI data report. This is something that not enough people understand. And it's what gets factored in prior to the actual reporting, right? So the report came out, but it came in very close to what was expected. And because it was already factored in, then the market doesn't, it kind of like again, the analogy that I like to give is, let's say that your birthday is coming up and I tell you that I'm going to have a surprise birthday party with all of your friends there. Once we actually have that party for you, you're going to be less surprised, right? It's not going to be as dramatic or as much of a surprise as it would have been if it wasn't already factored in. And that was my concern. That is literally exactly what I shared in our LPP chat room today. I made sure that I told our group that my main concern for Tesla is, I can actually share it with you guys. My main concern was, it kind of concerns me that Tesla is running up prior to the actual report. It just means that, it might cap the actual market's reaction to what it actually reports. But remember, this is just part of it. What I'm trying to see is if Tesla is going to have its earnings call. Elon is notorious for avoiding earnings call. Let me double check. So Tesla, $75 a share is coming. I don't think so. I'm not here to hope for the worst of time. I mean, come on. We all kind of have to be rooting for Elon, no? Or is it just me? Am I just an Elon fanboy? There's no way, right? I get it that some people don't like him, but people that like you and I, what? Come on. We have to be rooting for him, don't we? I get it. He's a little crazy. You kind of have to be to do what he does, right? But I appreciate him. Manifesting $300 a share. I love that, Justin. Tesla owners always on Elon's side. Yeah, but I'm also not, that much of a Elon fan. Like, I'm not gonna be here to hype him up beyond any means, right? But I have to give credit with where it's due. I feel like he does inspire a lot of people. In my opinion, and again, it's just my opinion, I think he is one of the most, he's kind of like the Iron Man of our generation, right? I would say he's like our own version of a superstar. I think so. If you hate Elon, you simply don't know enough about him, is what Justin said. I mean, to each their own, right? He says pretty controversial things. I agree, right? He's a little crazy, a little wacko. Our Tony Stark, yeah. Yeah. No, everything he does not make sense, but he continues to try new things that don't even seem real. Think about it. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, this would have never thought to be possible. There's no such thing as, EV vehicles taking over the market. Now there's a deadline. Did you guys know this? There's a deadline by 2035 that every US manufacturer has to be like an EV production, has to have a full line of EV vehicles. That's insane, is it not? It went from nothing, right, because of the big oil, big gas companies, to now the US, I guess, loves EVs, but they invite everyone except for Tesla to the White House. Isn't that kind of crazy? You won't invite Tesla to the White House, but we did subsidize them with a bunch of grants early on, right? We gave them hundreds of millions of dollars every quarter. Isn't that pretty crazy? Yeah. He acts like an ass. I agree he does. He does, right? He is. Sometimes he does act a little crazy. I'm right there with you. I respect both sides, right? If you really don't like him, well, I'm not here to convince you. I mean, I like him. I think he's pretty cool. But I do agree. He's a little crazy. He's a little wacko. SKKQ looks pretty. Yeah, it looks fair, but it doesn't look anything crazy, right? With Tesla as of right now. I mean, this is probably, I'm not sure if the market's actually factored in this earnings report. This kind of concerns me. I don't want to close out the live stream just yet. I don't know what you guys think, but this kind of concerns me that this is all that the market is doing right now. Tesla just reported earnings. How is this only what's happening? We might be waiting for guidance. It has to be. We have to be waiting for guidance. There's no way that this is what is going on. We have 541 likes. I thought we could hit at least 1,000 likes. No? I guess we'll leave it up to you guys. Guidance like Microsoft. Yeah, but that happens like 2 hours after. So I'm trying to look up right now. Tesla earnings call. I want to share this link with you guys because I have this for Q4 pulled up. It's their actual Q4 reporting for 2022, which was just released right now, right? Earnings date. So I don't know if you guys can go to ir.tesla.com, and this is the quarterly disclosure, right? So if you actually click on this, it breaks down everything, right? So we produced over 439,000 vehicles in Q4 of 2022, delivered over 405,000 of them. So produced over 439, delivered over 405,000. In 2022, okay. Looks like Tesla is starting to gap up a little bit. Again, we still have that same resistance, right? We talked about this. You guys are all aware of it. 145.50. So just be aware of it. Let me know in the live chat if it begins to take off. I'm going to be busy reading this. So in 2022, vehicle deliveries grew 40% year over year to 1.31 million, while production grew 47% year over year to 1.37 million. It's good. So there we go. Okay, so they do have a Q4 full year 2022 financial result and Q&A. Okay, so they are going to have one, which pretty much seems like their conference call, and that's going to be at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay. I'm not going to be able to live stream that one. That's going to be a little bit too late for me. Okay, Mountain Standard Time at 3:30, so 1 hour from now. At least you guys know, right? At least you guys know. So 1 hour from now, there should be one of those calls. Yeah, yes, in 1 hour. Perfect. Okay. Well, again, I do apologize that I am not going to be able to live stream for an hour and then be able to host that earnings call, at least not for now. If I free up by that time, I'd be more than happy to, and I'll hop back out on here. So just make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It looks like we have about 800 of you that dropped a thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. But this is pretty, it's not a letdown because it didn't crash the market, right? And I'm happy at least for that. But I'm sure we can all agree this is not the reaction that we expected from Tesla today, right? But remember what happened yesterday with Microsoft stock, right? Remember, they gapped up and then they sold off. If anything, at least this is better, right? It doesn't shoot up, get a lot of people's hopes up. They don't lock in profits, and then it drops right back down. As of right now, it's pretty much at break even for the day. Yeah, it's up 0.3, but it continues to teeter-totter within that level. Great video. I appreciate it. Of course, so we provided you all the details that you needed to know about Tesla's earnings. You should be able to see it in the live chat. We talked about Tesla's earnings for Q4. Their EPS was 1.19 versus the expectation of 1.13. So they beat earnings per share, and they also beat revenue with the actual reporting of 24.32 billion versus the estimate of 24.16 billion. So barely, but they beat it, right? And growth year over year when it comes down to actual vehicles produced and vehicles delivered. So growth, right? Over 40% on both sides. There it goes. So it looks like we just sent out an email for this actual earnings report. So let's see if I can actually pull it up. Here we have it. So Tesla earnings, beat earnings and revenue. So yeah, if you guys want to read this, it's going to be at techbutsolutions.com, and it'll break it all down for you. But as of right now, it's pretty much break even. And just so you guys are all prepared, everything that you are waiting for is now within 1 hour. So in 1 hour from now, 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 1 hour wherever you're at right now, they're going to have this earnings call. This is what happened yesterday with Microsoft. If they forecast slower than expected or worse than expected, Tesla will sell off and the market will sell off. If they beat expectations for up and coming quarters, then again, Tesla can gap up, and that's where the real fun happens. So please don't think that it's over. Please, please, please do yourself a favor and watch your position size, or do something about your position size now. I don't want to hear a bunch of people that are complaining when you have the chance. You have 1 hour to decide what to do. It's not going to be perfect, but at least you can control how much exposure you have to the overall market. If you have any questions about what we talked about today, send me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, and that's the first or third link in the description. I do want to remind you that we are running one of our biggest sales ever. It's $150 off Learn, Plan, Profit 2.0, and that's the second link down below. We had one of our great live sessions today. I trade live every single day, so you get access to our daily live trading sessions, our A to Z video lesson library, our private group chat, and our access to our TechBuds HQ. It's all inclusive. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. It's our biggest sell, and you can refresh your screen, and it's the second link in the description down below. We are giving away a free flag with every order on the thank you page. So once you purchase on the thank you page, you just click the link, you select your flag, and we'll ship it right to you. The discount applies automatically at checkout. Other than that, we are hosting our TechBuds apparel giveaway, which is you can enter to win an Apple Watch Ultra. And again, this ends on February 3rd. So if you want to learn more about that, that's going to be the fourth link down below. And I am using the Webull trading application, which is free for everyone in the US. And if you want to use the same one that I'm using, make sure you click the fifth link down below. I'll leave it at that. I hope and wish you guys an amazing Wednesday. Don't be afraid to lock in profits. And remember, 2023 is not the year of perfection. You'll never be perfect. It's the year of progress. Remember, all we're trying to do is to break those bad habits that you were doing or pretty much implementing last year. So if you need any assistance with that, feel free to message me both either on Instagram or on Discord, which is the first or third link down below. Please remember, there's a bunch of fake accounts everywhere. My accounts will never reach out to you. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have Telegram. I will never email you asking for you to send me money. Those are all fake. I have one service that I offer, and that's Learn, Plan, Profit. It's the second link down below, and that is it. I appreciate your time. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.